WW3 News. How are inner cities in constant social degrade? Neglect from the public administrators. As always, mass invasion of immigration, totally out of control in the last 25 years or so, even more. And I think here in Italy, this type of degrade has been an indicator of this problem for many years now, which is certain phenomena which are appearing in other Western countries. For example, what we call it, illegal parking attendants. Those so-called African chaps, people from Middle East, Bangladeshis, Pakistani, Indians, you name it, they're there. Obviously, doing this profession in an illegal way with no bureaucratical title or credit to carry out this profession as a type of activity. They basically, you find them just about everywhere where there's a car park, asking you for money to park your car, and if you don't pay them, they damage your vehicle. And sometimes they can get very aggressive. There's been episodes in the past. And obviously the local authorities know where these people do these things. Seeing the whole, each shitty town is riddled with closed circuit television cameras, and therefore you have the evidence. As soon as these people are in this type of illegal activity, because asking money from someone you haven't got title to, otherwise you threaten to damage their car, it's extortion. And obviously you are engaging in a criminal activity. I think the days of the poor old starving African is just a typical stereotype in these places, because it seems to be well organised, like begging on the streets, pickpocketing and so on. And this is mainly why we have, I don't know, so many problems. So many people there from these communities, especially when it comes to the language barrier. Not even a single word Italian in most cases, because they're always too busy speaking their jibby-jabby language. Especially when it comes to a touristic city, which its reputation, its history, its culture is played upon this. this phenomenon, another type of phenomenons, these individuals engaging in illegal activities of this type, and even asking for money for charity. For those phantomatic charities, you know, for the hard of hearing and stuff like that. Mainly Eastern European Romanians, ethnic gypsies they are, and so on. You know, they are a part of the touristics ghetto tour. Once upon a time used to be, I tell you, lovely places. Left to neglect by the public administrators, non-combating these type of crimes. And obviously, it's not just tourists who are victims of these crimes, and even local commuters. People even go to work in these fucking places. You run the risk and be mugged on the tube instead of hurting yourself at work in an office. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. And obviously all these people are coming in, flooding by the millions every year. Obviously more of these people compete with each other for survival, basically. Because what's the point in letting these people in for what? You have problems from another country running into your own patch. No, it's unacceptable. And then have things fair on the population, the locals. I think everyone has the right to be safe, not to live in fear when these fuckers do something to you and start putting themselves about. This is a problem. They put themselves about. You know, Jack the Lad and all that stuff. Like I always said, there's always that class of politicians who incite these buggers to behave like this. But a certain percentage of the people are just absolute savages that don't know how to behave in society, don't know how to be civilised, have no respect for no one, let alone for their own kind in their own failed, backward culture country, basically.